Welcome back, folks. Dow is up 540. NASDAQ is up 188. S&Ps are up 60. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Fred Earnest. Fred, folks, is the CEO and president of Vista Gold. We happen to own Vista Gold. Vista Gold has a huge project in Australia. Fred, welcome back to TFNN.
Tom, thank you. It's good to be with you.
Yeah, so the last time, we've been together, Fred, we've kind of put like $6 trillion into the economy.
And it's happening not just in our economy, but globally. And it's a wonderful thing for the price of gold for those who realize that gold is one of those things that just holds its value.
It's amazing. So let's go over. I have your presentation up, Fred. If you can walk the listeners through, the Mount Todd Gold Project, it'd be great so that we all can understand exactly how much progress you've made and where you're looking to go.
Absolutely. Really quickly, we just announced quarterly results. We've got $10.2 million in cash and government securities, 9.9 in working capital. We're in a really good place financially right now with the balance sheet. Mount Todd itself, positioned to be Australia's sixth largest gold producer, 5.85 million ounces of proven and probable reserves, located easily accessible Northern Territory, Australia, about 3 hours from the international airport at Darwin, 30 minutes from Catherine. Mount Todd is a project that we acquired in 2006, and since that point in time, we've tripled the resource. We have spent an immense amount of effort working to de-risk the project. We have improved the process flow sheet. The recovery is now estimated to be 91.9%. We have received approval for all of the major environmental permits, and we're very hopeful that within the coming month or so that we'll have the last major permit, the operating permit, it's called the Mine Management Plan, approved. And this is truly a project that's now approaching the stage of being shovel-ready. And the interesting thing about this is that many of our peers would be out starting to raise money and diluting shareholders so they could build it themselves. And our strategy is a bit different. We intend to find a partner to develop this project with. And the objective is to retain 50% of the project, to achieve a buy-in from the potential partner that will cover essentially all of our capital costs. And the partners would agree to undertake some project financing at the project level. But the objective is to get to the point that we arrive at completion of commissioning and testing and ramp up with 50% of a mine that's producing almost 500,000 ounces a year of gold with very little additional dilution. We only have 102.7 million shares issued and outstanding, and we feel that the best way to create value for shareholders is to execute on the strategy that I just described.
It's amazing. And folks, I'm very well familiar with this company because years ago when I did the first show, and Fred, it's amazing to me now. I mean, this was 2001 that I first met you guys. And the discipline in this company has always been extraordinary. The gold business, folks, is the Wild West. And what I mean by that is, unfortunately, companies dilute left and right. Let me ask you, Fred, that when was Mount Todd a mine at one particular time and then closed down? How did that work?
Yeah, so it was an operating mine. In the 1990s, it was operated first as a heap leach operation, then as a milling operation when the gold price dropped in the late 1990s.
I see.
It just got to be there. The owners of the time were facing some challenges getting throughput through the mill they designed, and they had to shut it down. And we picked it up, and we've leveraged our programs off of what they did well. And we've spent a lot of time to understand the things that they didn't do well, and we benefit today from different technology, better technology, and the fact that we've made a significant investment to understand what went wrong and how to design and run this better today.
Yes, and when we talk about the amount of cash you have in, it's pretty cool that you've done basically side deals that could be pretty good deals that have kept the cash in your till. And it looks like even going forward, you get a good year coming forward also.
Well, we've tried to maximize the benefit for shareholders through monetizing non-core assets.
Yes.
As you mentioned, we've got payments worth about $4.6 million to us coming in the months January, April, and July of next year, and so. That's about 3/4 of our annual burn that we'll have in cash coming in the door from some of these transactions that we've already realized.
Now, when the section of Australia that you're in, you have a couple other large producers in that area right now. Is that correct?
Well, absolutely. Newmont has the Tanami project, which is a bit south of us. The Tanami project is an underground project. Kirkland Lake has operations that are within 45 minutes to an hour from us. The Northern Territory is a mining-friendly jurisdiction. There's a lot of different mining companies there, not only in the gold space, but uranium, magnesium. It's a place that we find is the doors are open to mining development.
And in this particular instance, meaning where we are in gold, it's pretty cool that you have done this much work, and now you can go out and basically now I guess it's going to be the job to sell the strategy that someone else will build the mine, and you'll have a piece of it. We'll have a piece of it, basically.
We've been very patient, as you alluded to. We've been very methodical and systematic in our approach to developing and designing and working through all of the aspects of Mount Todd, and now here we are, with a $1,900 gold price. And like I said, within months we expect to have the last major permit, and the value of the project has increased substantially. I mean, this is a project that has tremendous leverage to the price of gold. At today's gold price, the NPV5 of the project is over $1.9 billion with a 44% internal rate of return. We've been patient and diligent, and we've been able to position the project. And like someone said the other day, I don't know of a better time to build a gold project in Australia than today.
There's no doubt. And what Fred's talking about also, folks, is that you not only have one of the best jurisdictions in the world to do mining, you have the Australian dollar that has been weak. And the bottom line, of course, what ends up that helps tremendously when you're trading at 71 to $1 US, because guess what? You get paid in dollars, folks, and your expenses, don't have to necessarily be all dollars. Pretty amazing. Well, listen, Fred, it's always a pleasure. Appreciate the update. Look forward to more updates, and I can see that gold, 1900. We're here, and it just depends on what happens tonight as to how much money more is going to come in this marketplace.
Absolutely right. We just encourage folks to keep your eyes on the news from Vista Gold over the next 6 to 8 weeks.
We will. Have a great one, Fred.
Thanks,
have a
Tom.
safe one. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.